Let's warm it up here. Long weekend, feeling a little stiff. Just a couple pairs of dumbbells today should be fine. Starting with our arm circles forward, ease into that range of motion, and let's switch directions. Same thing, don't force anything here. Just hopefully they'll naturally get a little bit wider as you loosen up. Good. Let's go knee up, twist across. To warm up those hips, warm up that core. Don't feel like you need to bring that knee down to the elbow, just focusing on twisting across, or that elbow down to the knee, just focus on twisting across that body. Good. Let's keep the twist in. Let's go to our windmills here. Nice and slow to start, especially if you're feeling tight through those hamstrings. Focus on that stretch to begin with. As you start feeling looser, you can speed up a bit, focus a little bit more on activation through those glutes. Good. Now let's just get into a few body weight squats here. Nice and slow. Ease into that range of motion. Okay, not working too hard. Just finding the warmth in those hips, in those legs. Range of motion in the knees and ankles starting to come to you. Good. Let's make it down to your mat. Okay, we'll go right to bird dogs today. So let's get activated here. Opposite arm and leg. Crunch in, extend. Breathe with each rep. Pretty much bracing through the whole body here as we maintain balance, moving nice and controlled. As you reach through those fingertips, push through those heels. About 8 to 10 reps on each side. Good. We'll make our way back up to standing here. Let's just shake it out. Let's start to get the blood flowing. Bounce on the balls of those feet, heavy arms, knees and ankles loosen up. And let's go right to jumping jacks here. Let's finish with our heart rate a little higher. And then we'll get into our first circuit. Couple more seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. Grab some quick water if you need it. We'll go over our first circuit. Okay. 4 exercises, each with a set number of reps. All right, here we go. First round. Going to start laying down for 2 exercises. Okay, we're going to go with, let's see, we're going to start with pullovers, and then we're going to go to chest press. Okay, so we'll lay down for the first 2, 12 pullovers, 12 chest press. Okay, and then we'll stand it up for thrusters. Okay, that one, or let's not call them thrusters. I want to call that a squat and press. So I want a strict squat. So squat, pause, and then press versus what we do where we're using our legs to help us. I want to take the leg help away. So squat, pause, press. That will be 10 reps. Okay, and then we'll drop the weights and we'll do, let's say 12 skaters. Change the number on that one. So starting laying down, 12 pullover, 12 chest press, stand it up, 10 squat to press, and then 12 skaters. Okay. So grab those dumbbells. Again, can do all of these with dumbbells. If you have multiple weights, feel free to mix it up for each exercise depending on what you're comfortable with. Okay, 4 minutes on the clock. Let's get after it. 3, 2, 1, begin. 12 pullovers to start. Slight bend in those elbows. Reach back. Inhale, lengthen. Squeeze those lats. You got to have a nice tight core here to feel those lats. 12 reps here. Reach far as those shoulders are comfortable. No need to force anything. And then we're right into chest press. 12 reps again. Focusing on that chest, squeeze those weights up and together. Shoulders back and down into that mat. Breathing with each rep. Remember, this is 12 as well. And then you're making your way up to standing. Squat to shoulder press. Okay, no help from the legs here when we're doing that press. So, squat, full range, shoulder press, and go again. 10. Okay, so no thrusters today. No help from the legs here as you do 10 squats and 10 press. Okay. After that, no weights needed for skaters. For 12 reps, these should go quick. Okay, remember our progressions. Low impact. We're just swinging the arms, getting a nice rhythm in more of a curtsy lunge. If you're comfortable hopping, that's great. If you want to take it to level 3, reaching down. Okay, that's only 12, so it should go nice and quick. And then you're right back down to pullovers for 12 as well. Good. We're right about it halfway through, so at a good pace here. A good goal is 2 times through. If you can get more, that's great. If you're moving faster than us, awesome. Remember, 12 pullovers, 12 chest press, 10 squat to press, and 12 skaters. Remember, on these pullovers, we got to keep that core tight here. That's going to help you feel those lats. Only reach as far as those shoulders are comfortable. Make sure we're not increasing the elbow bend, because then we're going to turn it into a skull crusher. We don't want to be working the triceps too much there. Right into 12 chest press. Remember, you're at your own pace. If you ever need a bit of rest, that is okay. You get out what we put in today. Keep pushing it the best you can. We got about a minute to go here. No help from the legs here. Pause, squeeze those glutes, keep the core tight, press overhead. Okay, that one's only 10. Remember, that's only 10. And then you're dropping the weights for skaters. Again, progressions for 12. Curtsy lunge with arm swing. Add the hop if you're feeling it. Add the reach if you want it all the way. For 12. All right, couple more, 10 seconds. That's okay. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. 1 minute of rest. 1 minute of rest. Good job. Grab some water. All right. Next round, while you guys are resting, okay, we are going to go with, let's see here. We have 6 on each leg, lunge with bicep curl. Up to you what kind of lunges you want to do. And then we have bent over rows for 12, okay? So 6 each leg or 12 for the first one. If you're alternating, just count 12. Then 12 bent over rows. And then we're going to do a couple core exercises here on the ground. We're going to do our chops today. So our half kneeling chop, holding the dumbbell by the end. Okay. Pretend like you're throwing a ball against a wall here. And then nice and slow. The straighter you can keep the arms here, the more it's going to challenge your core, front of the shoulders as well. And then we're going to drop down to our mat, and we're going to go weighted toe touches. That one's going to be 15. The chops are going to be, let's go, we'll do 6 as well for that one in each direction. Okay, so lunge with bicep curl to start, 6 on each leg, 12 if you're alternating. Okay, bent over rows for 12. Then we have our chops, 6 each direction, and our med ball, or not med ball, sorry, dumbbell toe touches, weighted toe touches. Again, that's optional. If you don't want to add the weight, that is fine. Okay. 15, yep. Okay, so lunge with curl, either alternate legs for 12 or go one at a time for 6 each. 3, 2, 1, go. 4 minutes. Whatever kind of lunge you want to do. And remember, we can do the curl at the bottom if we want to challenge ourselves a bit, a little isometric hold, or if you want to focus on that curl, do it in between each leg rep. If you are opting to do the harder version, let's make sure we're doing our normal lunge. We're not stopping up here, so don't let that curl affect the way you lunge. Okay, so that's 12. And then we still need our weights to go to rows after that. This one is also 12. Find that hip hinge position. Biceps are nice and tired after those. 12 here. Drive those elbows, squeeze those shoulder blades. Good. Down to the mat, half kneel. You only need one weight here. Okay. Left knee up, right knee down. Weight starts on the downside hip. Go a little quicker as you raise the weight, and then really resist down. Only 6, and then you switch sides. You'll find probably one side's a bit more comfortable for you, but got to balance it out here. A nice 2 to 3 second count on the way down. Really resist with that core. Good. Down to the mat, 15 toe touches. Weight is optional here. Get those shoulders and head off the mat. Not only do we want to get that chest up towards the ceiling, okay, we want to get it towards those thighs. So 2 planes of motion here. 15 reps. Weight optional. Good, we're over halfway already. Back to lunge with curl when you're there. Feel free to do the same or different lunges than you did the first time. Remember, it's 12 here. If you're doing one leg at a time, do 6 and switch, or alternate for 12 total. Good. Then after those biceps are nice and tired, you're back to rows. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Trying to take our biceps out of it. That's 12. And then you're to your chops, 6 each direction. 2 to 3 second count on the way down. Okay, make it feel like your arms are connected to your core. Okay, so you're not just doing a front raise. Okay, we want to rotate through at the same pace arms and core. Or else you're just going to work your shoulders. We got to get the core going here. Good. All right, couple more reps of whatever you're on. We only got 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job. 1 more minute of rest. All right. As you guys rest, let's get our next exercises here. All right, let's see here. We're going to go with first one. I'll turn my mat so you can see it a little better. We're going to do no band today, but use your mat as a reference point in terms of how far you need to move. If you don't have a mat at home, just measure a good 5, 6 feet, something like that. Okay, 2 options. Low impact option, we're just doing a shuffle across. Then I want you to stay low, do your inchworm. If you want to add a push-up, feel free, and then come up and come right back to the squat position versus standing up. If you want higher impact, or you don't mind the impact, you can jump across. Okay, so that's going to be, let's just do 6 there. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so either low shuffle, stay low, inchworm, come back, stay low. So what we don't want to do is stand up in between, or jump, do the same thing. Okay, and then we have, let's see here. We have jumping jacks for 20 reps, so that should go quick. And then we'll drop down to our mat for skull crushers for 12 reps. And then we'll drop the weight, okay? And we'll go windshield wipers also for 12 reps, okay? So hops or lateral walk, 6 reps, count each one. No weight for those. Stand up, 20 jumping jacks, should go fast as well. And then down to the mat, skull crushers, and then windshield wipers, okay? 4 minutes on the clock. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Lock it out. Add a push-up if you want. Okay? What we want to try to do is stay in this athletic stance. No matter which version you're doing, try not to get tall. Okay? Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Lock it out. Add that push-up if you want. Okay, and then come right back to low. Okay, 6 reps. Count each one. Not total back and forth, okay? 6 of those. No weight needed for jumping jacks for 20. Okay, low impact jumping jacks. Step out. Still swing those arms. Good. Grab your weights. Skull crushers. 12 reps. Remember to get that slight bend in the shoulders towards your chin, so we're always under tension. Down and up. 12. Nice and controlled breathing here. Good. And then no weights needed for windshield wipers. That one's also 12. Legs as straight as you can. For our hardest version, you want to modify bent knees at 90 degrees. Count each one. 1, 2, feet never touch the ground. Get as close as you can without touching. 12, count each one. After you're done 12, you're back to our lateral walk or lateral hop with inchworm optional push-up. Stay low, never standing up in this one. Staying in that athletic stance. We're just over halfway through. Six total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then you're dropping the weight back to jumping jacks for 20. Okay. And then we're right back down to the mat. 12 skull crushers and 12 windshield wipers. Remember, we can drop down to knees for push-ups as well. Good. Once you've done 6, jumping jacks for 20. Fly through them. Low impact. Might take a little longer. That's okay. $20. Woo. Back down. Coming up on 30 seconds to go here. So make sure you don't get stuck on skull crushers unless you really want to. 12 here. Good. Keep going. Oh, 10 seconds. Dot. Rep it out. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. And rest. Nice job. All right. Let's see here. Station 3 is in the books as you guys rest here. Let me look at what we got. So, should we do station 1 or station 2 again? Station. Which one had the? We had the squat with the press. That was. The lunges was. Okay, so we want to go back to the first one. Okay, so we're going back to station number 1. That was pullover, chest press, and then it was squat, press, and skaters. Okay. I scribble things too much and then I can never remember which ones I go with. So yeah, we'll do this one. 4 minutes will take us to 2 minutes before the end of class. So we'll have enough time to cool down. So 4 minutes to finish. Okay. Pullovers first. 12 pullovers, right into 12 chest press, stand it up, squat to press. Okay. That one's only 10. And then skaters is 12. Okay. Last 4 minutes of your workout. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Pullovers. Last round, last 4 minutes. 12 here. Remember, keep that core tight. And then connect our mind with those lats. Feel those lats squeeze. Should have a little help from the chest here as well. Only go as far down as your shoulders are comfortable. Okay, maybe you only need to go 1 dumbbell depending on your weights. That's fine. And then you're right to chest press for 12. Good. 12 of those. Then you're making your way up. 1 squat, 1 shoulder press. No help from the legs. Squat, pause, squeeze those glutes, press. That one's only 10. 10 reps there. So you'll have done 10 squats and 10 shoulder presses. Okay. And then you're dropping the weights for your skaters. Remember our skater modifications. Okay, our base level here. Low impact, curtsy lunge. Still add a nice arm curl, arm swing. Okay. If we are okay hopping, maybe don't want to reach, that's fine. And then if you're really feeling it, we're adding that reach down to the toe. That one's only 12 reps. Flying through it. Then you're right back to pullovers. Slight bend in the elbows here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze through those lats. Remember, make sure we're not bending through those elbows. Okay, we don't want to do skull crushers. We're over 2 minutes. We're over halfway. Let's finish strong. Right into 12 chest press after that. Good. Take your time getting to your feet. After that, 10 squat to press. Triceps are feeling it. Less than a minute. Ten, good. Only 10 there. Gotta fly through these skaters. I don't want to get stuck on skaters. 30 seconds. Wow. Remember, 10-second rule. I'm going to get stuck on pullovers. That's fine with me. You're almost there. And 10 seconds. Whatever exercise you're on, rep it out. No switching. 5, 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right. Good work. We can start on our mat stretches today. Now we're just focused on slowing that breathing down. Grab some water if you need it. Oh. Starting in our butterfly position. Again, just hold here and focus on that breathing. Throughout the stretching, try to think every exhale, that body relaxes, the muscles relax a little further into the stretch. We'll go left leg out, right foot goes to the inner left thigh. Reach wherever is comfortable for you here. Shin all the way to the toes, 1 or 2 arms, depending on your flexibility. And like I said, deep breaths. As you exhale, that leg gets a little straighter. Toes pull a little more towards you. Head falls a little further towards the knee, towards the thigh. Slowly come out of it. Switch sides whenever you're ready. All of these stretches, hold for as long as you need to. I just got to keep us moving. Good. When you're ready, you can go both feet out. If you like fully straight, maybe a little bit of a V reaching through the floor, whatever feels best for you. Good. We'll work our way up either standing or kneeling. Okay, I want you to focus on quads and hips here. If the standing version feels better for you, that's fine. Okay, if you want a little deeper option in this half kneel, you can lift the arm that matches that down leg and lean a little bit into that front leg. You should feel increase in stretching the hip as you continue to slowly press forward with your breath. When you're ready, switch sides. Good. We'll make our way to standing. Standing torso stretch here. Hand on the low back can help you twist a little further. Keep those shoulders nice and square and chin level. Should help you feel a stretch along the left side of your neck. Slowly unwind to the other side when you're ready. All right, we'll go up and over on each side today, and then we'll finish with our chest stretch so we can get you on your way. Reaching for between those shoulder blades, a little help from the other hand here. Switch whenever you're ready. Good. Shake it out. Whatever feels best for you for your chest. Okay. If this is deep enough here, just interlock. Press the arms up, stick the chest out. If you like that more deeper stretch, okay, grab a spot on the wall, one arm at a time, lean forward and in to that arm. Hold it as long as you need. After you're done with that, feel free to do some more stretching on your own. But we will end circuits there for today. Thank you for joining.